What is up, guys? New video with Andre. I wanted to make this about a book that really changed my mindset shift in life and ultimately my trajectory in life. And it's pretty much solely a mindset thing. It's really hard to wrap your mind around in order to truly change, because it is difficult to keep it set because, you know, sometimes there's super negative things. But without further ado, I'm going to say The Obstacle is the Way. Now, this was a book, without going into the stoicism behind it, it really, the takeaway for me was the fact that whatever presents itself as an issue or a problem is not really a negative. The fact that it's being presented to you should be a positive, and you should take that positivity that you now know something is wrong and you can see it right in front of you as something to be grateful for and something to move forward with. So, you know, of course, we always have to kind of change in a specific way. We have to change our lives bit by bit in order to conform and just anticipate and grow with what is next and the next challenge, the next chapter in our lives. And this is life at its core. This is what life is. Life is change. Life is hardship. And life is just getting through it. And once you embrace that life, no matter what it looks like, whether it's the good, whether it's the, you know, construed as bad, or whether it's just something poking at you to say you need to change a little bit, it's life. So ultimately, that's what it is at its core. You know, one thing for me that was recent, that I was grateful for, and I can kind of align this in that sense very sharply, is when I ended up getting my testosterone levels checked, found out they were the levels of a 65-year-old man. This, at its core, it took me a while to kind of see it, but the fact was that I was already in a good position with it, so I was able to see and gain the knowledge that I needed to kind of overcome it and at least start. I knew it was going to take time, but I was in a good place to start because someone had suggested it to me, and I'm like, you know, yeah, I really should get it tested just to see where I'm at, even though I don't have any symptoms, at least that I was aware of. But you know, once I got that solved, then I was able to achieve my fitness goals much easier, and I finally felt like my genetics weren't just screwed and against me. So that was a big thing. And once I saw that, you know, kind of negative thing, seeing my levels, I was just, you know, kind of flabbergasted at first. But then almost like within the same day, I had ended up starting to research and starting to make some changes the best that I could. And with that, I was actually anxious. Like, I was so happy to see and find that I actually had the readings that I had thought may have been attributing to those low levels. And, you know, that was something that presented itself, and it ended up being a positive. So for you, you know, don't take these obstacles and hardships as a negative thing. Be glad that they've risen up out of nothing, and you can finally see what's next and what needs to be done. And in the most cases, if you're oriented to the correct area in life that you want to be, then you should be good to go, and you should be happy that it's presented itself in that way. And of course, I'll talk about another video about orienting yourself correctly. But ultimately, I just wanted to let you guys know the obstacle is the way. There's always going to be that split reaction where we're just negative and we don't want to deal with anything. We're overwhelmed, but there needs to be an instant where you just get over that and realize this is the next thing. So let's do it. But anyways, guys, hopefully this helped you out. Once again, if you want to read that book, it is called The Obstacle is the Way by Ryan Holiday. Highly recommend. Super awesome read. And hope you guys have an amazing day. And we'll talk soon. Peace.